Hello everyone, I'm Larry Satchwell, and this is what happened last week in my life, April 2nd through the 12th. Had a great week. Started off with some fresh blueberries, not from our garden, but from the store, and I added the blueberry jam that I made last summer. And one of my favorite birds, the eastern towhee. Normally these are ground feeders, but this guy has found this jackpot of food, and he is there a lot. We had some storms roll in, several storms rolling through this week. A lot of wind, thunder, and rain. This time, got nearly an inch. We had the boys spend some time with us. Eli and Killian spent a couple of nights with us. They really play well together.
Eli, are you done with it?
And Eli loves to pick up the cats. The cats, not so much, but they tolerate him. April 7th, some more rain. As you can see, these thunderstorms were pretty serious. A lot of wind with them and heavy rain. It did clear up that afternoon for a little bit. And that time we got over half an inch. It's always so fresh out in the yard after a nice rain. And then that evening, more rain came through overnight. Didn't bother Eli here with Scarlet. But again, over an inch of rain that day. And the hummingbirds are back. And they've been enjoying this new bird feeder. Eli and Killian had a chance to go out that afternoon and feed the goats. And they love the roller coaster here. We've had this a roller coaster, not this particular one, but a roller coaster in our yard for about 35 years. And at the park, they had to swing with Mimi, both of them. April 8th was a pretty nice day. The azaleas are really blooming, and we took a trip out to the game ranch. I guess now it's a wildlife sanctuary. For years and years, it was just the game ranch. Started off in Stone Mountain and moved out near us on the Yellow River. And of course, I love birds. I'd love to have some peacocks, but we just don't have room for them. Jacob and I walking down to see the otters and feeding more animals. This donkey really enjoying some lettuce. And that evening, it really turned out pretty back at our house. April 9th, more hummingbird action. Jacob and Bree actually spent the night, so we got to play with Jacob the next morning as well. And I was working on my waterfall project. I think it's pretty well finished here. That evening, we went to the ballpark. Ethan got to run. He got called out here at third base. You be the judge. There's the ball, that white streak. When I was teaching school, we always gave the tie to the runner. But the ref called him out here. April 10th, another dry day. The flowers are really starting to bloom, and the pollinators are starting to work on them. The bees and butterflies are coming back and enjoying these open blooms here. I have some snapdragons and sage that's blooming already. And the carpenter bees are back as well. And I published the video on the waterfall After a few refinements, I really have enjoyed that. April 11th, I was on the road, traveling up to Charlotte, North Carolina for the Loch Norman Highland Games. So when I got to the hotel, of course, I checked the bird feeders. This is my Camo Jojo and the cardinal. Beautiful, beautiful picture. I've got my other Camo Jojo focused on the bird bath. Here a bluebird and a titmouse enjoying it. Saturday morning, started off at Loch Norman Highland Games, racing at the sheaf toss. The sheaf was one of my favorite events. I held the world record in it by myself 3 times and co-held it with Carl Braun a 4th time. So it was always a moneymaker for me. Those towers are now over 40 feet tall. The color guard came in an opening ceremonies along with the Loch Norman band. I'll post some more video from Loch Norman next week. It's a 2-day game, so I'll start Sunday morning there as well. Had a lot of good athletes and then I got a lot of good friends.
Heather Haddock.
Always good to see them. Heather Haddock here. Her little shuffle. She does this every time she throws the sheaf.
Oh!
And that time it hit the bar.
That's sheaf robbery. Adrian Wilson, first attempt at 14 feet.
Adrian Wilson, 5-time world champion.
No problem.
Throwing the weight over the bar, making it look easy. And Katrina Chandler here with a caber toss.
Katrina with
Making a 12 o'clock
toss.
toss. That's a perfect throw. And the Highland Games family is growing. Callie Sneed here with her baby. She has first games back. While I was there, I got this video from Dana. Ian, they went to the Atlanta United games, and Ian got his jersey autographed. He was so excited.
Can I thank you?
I'm so happy for him.
What'd you get?
That face says it all. Congratulations, Ian. You're going to treasure that for a long, long time. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.